Legend of Total War here, and today we've got a doozy of a Savior disaster campaigns. So for the first time, we have a campaign where we have no territories to begin with. Nothing. We're untrustworthy, we have no territory at all. Why does it say he's here? And, yeah, it's not looking good. So we're 43 turns into it. He's researched a number of armies, but I guess they must have got wiped out. So he's come over here to try and take this. So, I guess we'll have to try and do that. Now, I'm just thinking, could we possibly get a different lord here? Yeah, I was hoping you'd show up. Okay. How's your stuff here? You don't have anything? The thing is, I could give him some stuff, but it's not going to have it in time for the battle. And we don't want to starve it out for another turn, because it'll take more attrition. We just got to go. Okay, the odds are... they're okay. I can do this. Pretty sure I can do this. It's also on legendary difficulty. So, there haven't really been very many Total War Warhammer 2 disaster save files sent in, so it's good to do another one, because well, I like Total War Warhammer 2, but I'm a bit worried though, because like if it was any, this might be too fucked. Like I was really concerned with the Gobbo campaign, that I wasn't going to be able to do it because it just looked too hard, but managed to do it. Came up with a plan, managed to do it. This one, I don't know. If we could take this settlement and manage to raise those forces, we should be okay. Like 3 armies of garbage is better than 1 army of garbage. Alright, obviously. Alright, what we need to do, first up, is try and waste their ammo. Also, he's got this spell over here. That could actually do quite a bit of damage. So let's just go over here. Play dodge 'em arrows. Ah, they've got magic as well. Shit, I'm going too fast here. They got a fair bit of ammo. I need to make sure he doesn't die. Now, we don't pop this down right now, because if I do, then all of these other soldiers will start moving forward. We don't want that. Not yet.
Legions, forward! I command animals. Charge! Animals.
Now, you might think this seems stupid, but here's the thing. If we could see the balance of power bar, it would actually be moving towards our favor right now. Even though we're doing no damage to them, technically, and they're doing damage to us. The thing is, ammunition counts towards the balance of power. And also, with these guys not being able to shoot, this is some of their most dangerous units. They could easily wipe out 2 or 3 of our units. Ooh, shit, that thing hit. Damn. That's not good. Still, he only gets 3 of those. So yeah, definitely high priority try and dodge those moon blast shots. I'm not going to be able to dodge every single shot. It's too hard.
Legions, forward!
Taking damage. We don't want him to die. When his morale starts to get really low, then we'll have to pull him back. But they don't have enough ammunition now to really... Actually, if we're going to pull back...
Proceed. Forward. Legions, forward. Obey. Move.
Shit. Now I gotta get him back. He can't fight anymore in this battle. That's it, he's done. That's It's okay, he's not a fighter anyway, so him taking this amount of damage really doesn't matter too much. As long as he doesn't die. And he did take out a hell of a lot of their ammo.
Minions! Forward! I command animals!
So yeah, they are not interested in doing dodgem shots. That being said, we're not really doing much damage to him, so shoot the spearmen instead. Yeah, these things are fucking trash. Yeah, he loves their flanking.
Onwards, minions!
Hang on, hang on, hang on. Just wait back. Pop another one of these down right here. See how that goes. It's quite powerful, though. Yeah, these are fucking garbage. Just let them die. Ah, shit. Overall, I think we're going to win the battle. Got one more of these that we could do. Where am I going to... I'll shoot you into this one here. Actually, no, shoot these silver helms. Alright, Lithanar's out of ammo now. Also, we still have the Ushabti. Alright, they're firing uphill on that. Maybe shoot this one now. Just thinking where to pop this down where I'm not going to shoot my own men. Maybe here would be okay. That's not so bad. Good, didn't hit our own men. Right, hopefully those silver helms don't come back. Our army's a mess. Alright, where am I going to put you down? Yeah, I think I'll try and have him take out... That's not a Lithanar. That's his shadow. Just ignore him, he'll just disappear. Okay, get over here. How are they doing? Victory's in our grasp. Excellent. Thing is, they're not going to be great against a single entity, guys. We need some heroes that are going to be good against that. Okay, the battle's won. Okay, bit of damage, nothing too severe. We can recover that relatively quickly. At least now we have a settlement. And the great thing about the Tomb Kings is that it's not about how many settlements you own, necessarily. It's about how long you've survived in the campaign, so that you get those techs. Luckily, he's already researched two additional armies. So if we get 3 stacks of crap, that could easily take on a decent stack of High Elves. No real problem. But the real disadvantage is that our units take longer to recruit than theirs. Because, you know, we get like 3 recruit slots and they might have 7 or something.
This place belongs to Nick.
Alright. So we lost 2 units in that. Where are we going to go next? These guys here only have 1 settlement. Might be a good idea to finish them off. Wait, let me see here. Untrustworthy. You really shouldn't be untrustworthy if you're at the beginning of the campaign. It's not good. Oh well, we just need to suck it up. Alright, what have you got? Unlocks hero recruitment, Lich Priest, or provinces. Aren't they already available? Yep. No 2 prints available. Okay, let's see. We got Tough and Channeler. We really need every unit we can get. Now, normally I'd be picky and wait for a knowledgeable dude, but we don't have time to wait around for that. We just need people right now.
My great works are finished.
Yeah, you're gonna need Tomb Prince. They're very good at keeping your generals alive. Alright, I don't think we really need another one of those right now. And that's pretty good, but he's already got it. Right? No, hang on. Oh, I don't know. I never really bothered much with the Nehekaran Law of Magic. Just didn't seem that useful to me. Increasing local recruitment capacity is going to be really helpful. Alright, we'll go with that. Because, yeah, speeding up the rate at which he's replenishing, that'll get him into the fight sooner. Alright, I'm also going to need another general. A strategist will be good so we can keep up. Right, I want you standing here, and I want him in there. Yeah, can't recruit another one. You just use local recruit. And that way he can use the global recruitment here as well. As local. Okay. Actually, leave one out, and I'll attach... Actually, leave both of them out. I'll attach them to the... to him. And he'll get one of them. So yeah, we want to get to the Purple Sign of Xerius. Great thing about this, playing as Tomb Kings, no upkeep. So don't have to worry about recruitment costs. Now, Hag Hall, that's going to be a little bit tricky. Because the walled settlement, this stuff isn't going to be good for that. Alright, let's move on. Recruit another army next turn. Build our forces back up. See what we can do. Nagaroth, no, though, not a good enemy to have. Definitely going to be a difficult one to pull out of the shit. Hang on a second. Yeah, we don't want their chances to increase. So yeah, now we got an extra Tomb Prince that can come through. Shit.
The ultimate shrine.
Thing is, owning that settlement's not overly important. Does Nagaroth have any other what's it called? Enemies?
Burden of the Shadowlands.
It's not that much weaker than us. Sorry, that much stronger than us.
Many secrets. Empowered legions. I'll set the slaves to work. Watch, let the power fester.
It certainly would be good to take that out. It doesn't really matter if we don't keep this. Good for some sort of regiment of renown. I might actually take this Lich Priest out. I want some intel over here. I want to know what they're up to. They're not recruiting. Okay, here's the thing, we don't know how many this recruits. If this recruits like 6 or 7 units, then they can come over here and attack us and they'll win. Vol's defenses here hasn't been repaired, so he kind of has to stay here. They're not recruiting yet. It's also a level 1 settlement. And it's more just a case of wiping them out. Just for the sake of it. I reckon Skaven are here, if I had to guess. But it would purely be a guess, because I didn't play up to here, I don't know. Alright, well, we get another 6 units of trash coming in. Alright, tech-wise, we should get... Get another Necrotech. We got to start getting these guys in so we can level them up. Once they're leveled up, they're really useful. Alright, moving on. We got to get them to level 20. Once we're at level... I don't think I'll be playing for that long. But once you're at level 20, then they're immortal and... Sky's the limit to them. Well, sort of. Yeah. The Necrotechs are really good because they increase your capacity for really strong units. So yeah, I'm interested to see exactly what they've trained at Hag Hall. Oh, I forgot to recruit the Tomb Prince. Whoops. Alright, just do it this turn. They're recruiting now. Still no. Oh, they buggered off. Okay. We'll need some intel down over there. Scorpion. Yeah, whatever. Anything that could... I mean, it'll be a while before we can recruit anything like that, but... Wrathful, tough. Wrathful's not bad.
Do not challenge me.
Okay.
I ignore the critics.
You stay there. Keep an eye on them. Alright. Oh wait, they are here. They recruited 5 units. So no, they recruited 4 units. I see.
Nehekara rises from the sands. I keep my own counsel. Priest King.
If I move over here, they'll probably come and take this. Probably. But we could always just take it straight back off them and get some loot off them.
I deem it.
But we won't get any recruiting done.
My dynasty reigns.
Yeah, I don't know. We can't just sit here and wait for them to attack, because then they'll bring fucking 2 stacks. Let them come here when they're not particularly strong. They may not attack. Let's see here. So we'll see. Just in case, let's get some more skilly warriors down.
These elves are nothing.
800.
This way, sire.
Scout it. Yeah, there's gotta be Skaven there. We just don't know how much. Alright. What to research next? See, that would be good, but it takes 35 turns. Missile damage for skeleton archers. Look, even though it takes 35 turns, it's still worth it. If we get some more settlements, it'll speed up the process. We just don't need the other techs as much. So Vol's Anvil might fall, but it's not going to be the end of us if that is the case. Take a little bit of attrition, but then we shouldn't have any problem taking this. Now the next thing is that I don't know what's at that other settlement. There could be a full stack there for all we know. Okay, good. Glad I didn't take it. That way we get some more troops. Faction destroyed Hag Grief. Fine. But it would be good to reinstate ourselves in the corner of the map. It just gives us less of a frontier. That army's building up. Hopefully it's mostly full of shit, because if they get any semblance of good units, we can't do anything about it. Yeah, no, it's not worth the Khatep chars. Okay, no recruiting was done. And also, the more we fight, the more these guys here can level up. Now, they already had some other generals. He's gonna be 2 more turns. Because if we can get them to, what was it, level 16, I think? 18. Kemrian War Sphinx. That'll... I tell you what, that's a good fucking unit. Alright. Ooh, they got a Hydra. That's okay, we can take it out. So yeah, we want to get everyone over here, because it's all about that leveling up. Get these guys leveled up.
Not betray your king. Ever onward. Do not challenge me.
Yeah, not worth spending the money.
Advance.
So yeah, it doesn't matter if this falls. Whatever.
Destroy them.
Could auto-resolve this. But I think it's important we try to take minimal casualties. If these units here got nuked, that'd be a big problem. I tell you what, I'll be pissed off if it happens. What happens if these units here reinforce from the rear? Let's see what happens. Because I haven't installed the beta. But yeah, I really want to push back into the desert. Into the starting territory, ideally. Okay. He should be showing up from here because we were attacking sort of from the south. Yeah, okay, good. Alright, so what's their plans going to be? They're just going to come straight at us? Okay, so be it. We'll need to have our archers obviously take out the dark shards, but actually I'll get you in there so that you can pop this down on them. Now, obviously the Hydra is going to be the biggest concern, but if we take out everything else, it'll probably just run. You know, in Rome 1 and Medieval 2, they move out of the way for their general. That's it, bit of damage. Ah, fuck knuckles. Alright, we really need these guys to be aiming for the Hydra. And let the messy fight begin. Here we go. But they've already done a decent amount of damage to the Hydra. Also, another thing is if we can level up Khatep enough, we can get some Regiment of Renown that'll really come in handy. Alright, should we do some Doom and... nah, how about some Spirit Leeching on the General? Good. I really thought that Hydra was going to be a huge concern, but no, our archers took it down. It's shattered. We don't really need to shoot it. Oh, it's dead anyway. Alright, cool. You just need to chase them off the battlefield. Just want to make sure I don't really kill my own units with it. It seems like the battle's won. Just, yeah, they're falling to pieces. Are they shattered? Ah, yeah, we've won the battle. Cool. Good. So we'll make a little bit of money from looting. Which is good. And that'll also be the end of this faction, which is the real reward there. We want to reduce the number of enemies that we've got, you know, drastically. If we could just fight one person at a time, that would be ideal. Even if it's someone strong. Right, how much loot did we make? Yeah, it's a bit. It's nothing major. Can they no longer loot and occupy? Or could they never do it? I don't know, I can't remember. Good. Now the next thing will have to be whatever's there.
Onward, soldiers! Onward, soldiers!
Tomb King's Rebels. Red Desert. Don't know what's out here. Assuming it's Skaven. Luckily Skaven are even shitter troops than Nehekarans. So, there's that.
Protect my vision!
But yeah, not gonna bother trying to save that. It's not worth shit, don't worry about it.
Victory, yes!
Yeah, there's no point building in a province where you're just gonna lose it anyway. Let's keep building up them numbers. Okay, moving on. Thing to note though is that what if it's not controlled by Skaven and it's just a ruin? Ah, damn it. Was he actually killed or wounded? He was wounded. No, he's dead. We can just recruit another one. It's no big deal. He was only young, but still, it's annoying. So we gotta try and get him to immortality quickly, because enemy agents can really build up and become a huge problem over time. Yeah, critical success. Alright, so there is Skaven here. What are they sending at us? I guess they were hoping for an ambush and it didn't pay off for them. Just wondering if I should just auto-resolve it. Because our armies are going to come in from all over the place. I think auto-resolve would be sufficient. Yeah, smashed him. No great losses. Alright, money, canopic jars, casualty replenishment rate for a few turns. I think we'll go with the... We really do need money, because once we do settle down somewhere, we're going to need to build it up. But that's good. If that army was basically parked there, hopefully they don't have anything else and we can just waltz in there and take it. Still, Nagaroth hasn't done anything there. Him on a casket of souls will be good. That research rate, that's going to really help us get another lord. Yeah, we'll grab that. Yeah, it shaved off a hell of a lot of time off that, so that's good. Okay. It'll be a while before those guys have any use. But that's why you gotta get them now. Like they're free upkeep and they can fight, just not that well. Gotta get them to immortality.
My dynasty reigns supreme. I suspect.
Luckily the generals will always be immortal, so we don't have to get, you know, them anything special. Yeah, so Lich Priest can get immortality at rank 12 much sooner than the others. Okay, so this province here is eventually going to revolt, and I'm not really too concerned if it does. We can use revolts to essentially get more money and levels up. We need ranks up probably more than anything. Plane of Spiders, head over there. Alright, cool. Now, I want everyone over there because they need the experience.
Patron! I'll set the slaves to work. Sirs, attend. Incant this.
There wasn't any need to fight that manually.
As it should be.
Should we sack it and then... No. Canopic Jars also very good. Take that. Okay, so over here we got the open graves giving us back to access with the skeleton archers, but we've already got 4 out of 4. But that's okay. I will leave that there. That's fine. Now, I'm going to assume we're not going to lose this now, so maybe we should upgrade it. We really don't make much money. Maybe we should make our way to Red Desert. So what clan was that we took out? Clan Septic, right?
Verminous valor.
So if we were to head over here, we're assuming they don't have any more troops, right? That's the assumption.
I alone.
We don't have much there. Alright, Infantry Master. No. Go with Wise.
Do not challenge me.
Now, since we got some more Canopic Jars, let me just see what else we can get. We could get another Tomb Prince with 2,500. It's worth it, but we might need to save up the money for Red Desert.
The day of awakening comes.
I don't think I'll make my way down to Plain of Dogs right now. Like I said, don't care about those settlements. It's just got to keep getting these guys.
Advance.
Just keep fighting. Constantly just keep on fighting. Because if he ranks up once more, then we've got access to Scorpion Legion. It's not much, but you know, it adds up.
Arise, legions.
So we want to get to attend me so that we can constantly just keep recruiting to replace whatever casualties we're taking. Canopic Jars is good, but Soul Reaper is going to be probably more important.
The day of awakening comes.
So yeah, that's our next stop. Don't know what's there. Won't know until we get there. Still, Nagaroth hasn't retaken the settlement. I'll tell you what, if we get a peace treaty with them, that'd be good. So there's going to be a revolt either here or there. I'm not overly concerned.
There was only vengeance.
We're still considered untrustworthy. It does take a while for that stuff to go away. A peace treaty with them could be good.
Denied.
Just to reduce the number of enemies. Clan Rictus.
That so many bones.
Again, we don't. It could be Clan Rictus up here, which is, I just don't know. Alright, you don't need any replenishment for the turn. So stay there. Public order is also shit. But you should stay in this province here just so you can get some more recruiting done.
I keep my own counsel. Strengthen our legions.
Yeah, it's the Skaven corruption that's causing the most problems of, you know, what can be fixed. The difficulty level 1, we can't do anything about that, obviously. In terms of technology, isn't there something out here that provides public, or doesn't one of these guys, yeah, this guy here, public order all provinces, yeah. So that's really good for Ushabti, but I don't have that. Leadership for skeleton warriors, that could actually be really useful. What else is in here? Ability number +1 for Sandstorm and reduced cooldown. That's pretty good. Alright. Also, since he's at rank 10, we can now grab this just to bolster our strength. Moving on. I wonder if this will need a second episode, because we're pretty much going to have 3 full stack armies by the end of this, right? And that's pretty good. But getting to like a secure state where you're not worried about, you know, loads of enemies, that's probably not going to happen. I mean, I don't really care if I lose this. I don't think... I might be able to win that just because these are skeleton spears and they won't do shit. Alright, I'll give it a shot. Worst case scenario is we lose. Best case scenario is we win, get a little bit of loot out of them, hold the settlement for another turn. And I'm actually hoping Nagaroth takes it because I don't want new factions popping up. Bleak Hold. So we just defeated Bleak Hold. I don't want them coming back. Alright, given this situation here, we need to corner camp so they don't flank our archers. The archers are going to be the key to victory here. Good use of archers or bad use of archers will make or break this battle. Because these guys here, their only job will be to hold them back. See, not only is he a skeleton, but he also has Parkinson's disease. It's a double whammy. Now, we may not have to worry too much about shooting the Dark Riders, because these Bleak Swords, do they have shields? But the thing is, they do so much damage to the Dark Riders. Alright, I'd much prefer taking it. I should have actually targeted the Bleak Swords. they're already crumbling. Yeah, they're just not good enough. I don't think we can win this. They're just ripping through us too fast. And once they get over to here, these guys aren't going to fight well in melee. Hang on. I guess the one advantage we have is that if we break their troops... Oh, could we possibly get shoved? Ah, I doubt that. Hang on, pull back to here. Oh, fuck, you get disintegrated. So we need 500 to die. We've already lost 300, so we need 200 more to die if we want the Ushabti. Which... I don't know how much that's going to do, really. So you're just now going to have to tie them down. You try to come around the flank a little bit here. God, this one here's almost gone. Yeah, definitely should have prioritized shooting the bleak swords first. Okay. Why can't I use the fucking thing? Here we go. Shit, I'm almost out of ammo now. So let's just hope they can last long enough to smash up this general. We might actually do this. Well, there you go. Killing her is not going to do anything. Yeah, those bleak swords ripped right through us. Unfortunately, they're also going to recover really quickly, whereas we will not. So if they come back next turn, we won't be able to repel them again. But still, we make a couple of coins, and we hold them back for one turn. Stops them from, you know, being re-established. $79 gold. Woo. I think I'll take the canopic jars. Oh great, it's gonna be another rebellion. Well, I don't really care too much about the Doom Glades. Let's sort out the Red Desert first. Fingers crossed over here. Okay, cool, it's not that well defended. Yeah, we want to attack it next turn. Ideally. So you stay here still. You need to recruit.
Land of the dead.
Now what level is the settlement? Level 3, so we'll get it at level 2. Got 2 growth here. I guess we could justify building that. Alright, should be fine. Actually, let's exempt this from taxation. I'd prefer it if... Actually, why don't you come back here, stay at Plains of Spiders. Yeah, I'll bring you over here next turn. And if a revolt happens here, it's a good opportunity for you to gain experience. So I don't mind it's here, but this is too far away. There could also be more Skaven that comes down this way, but, you know. He's immortal at least. You can't die. Alright, moving on. I don't think we need a second episode. Because, like, what's the goal here? To save him from defeat? Or to make him win? I saved him from defeat. Well, if they declare war on us, that could be a problem. I mean, we can try. I can try. It's the best I can hope for. Thing is, we're not going to have much holding power. I mean, they don't really have as much attack power either, because one of the units of cavalry got wiped out. This wasn't the cavalry I was worried about. It's a different settlement. Oh, no, it's over here. Gotta protect their marches. Might come at this from a different angle, right? I'll bring them over here so that they can shoot. Like this way, much better. See how that goes. There will be no Realm of Souls this time. Shooting our own men. Okay, I wouldn't even worry about them. They're not a concern. It's the bleak swords. They're the concern. Good, they're getting some damage done on them. It's good. difficult to shoot them like this. Right, you stay in melee combat with him. We get around the side here. Try and take out these bleak swords. Yeah, look, this is gonna get wiped out.
My bloodlust is waning.
Pretty soon I'm only gonna have this shit left. He's not fucking shooting. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna win this. It's very tight. Oh, hang on. Oh my god. I keep saying, I'm not gonna win this, and then what happens? I win it. Alright, don't kill that one. Alright. We hold on to the settlement for one more turn. It should actually wipe them out, because that's their second defeat. They usually don't survive more than 2. Depending on the situation. Again, take the can of the jars, and did they get wiped out? Looks like it. So there will be another revolt. But where's it going to happen?
Prepare the crypt.
Okay, now there won't be a revolt.
King of greatest dynasty.
Alright, let's do this.
Dynasty reigns supreme.
Okay, there's no need to fight this manually. Any unit that gets wiped out can easily be replaced.
Shackles are ready.
It's tempting to sack it, but that'll bring it down to level 1. At least this way we got it at level 2. Which is something, I can work with that. Alright, now, Nagaron. They hate us. Of course they do.
The undead feel no pain.
Okay, we're now just considered trustworthy.
Burden of the Shadowlands.
Nagaroth war. Death walks before us. For Nagaroth.
Alright. Getting out of some of these walls is crucial.
Clan, Richter, fear me. Yes.
Alright, so looking at Nagaron, they've got quite a few enemies. It's probably unlikely that they'll attack us.
Lord of the Black Tower.
Hard to say though. We should be safe standing outside here. Yeah, we gotta get to here.
I suspect treachery. Legions rise.
Right, so we've got income generated. It's better than nothing.
Yes.
Could build this if we had the money. I mean, I did just spend a lot there. Now, public order wise is not great. This, capturing plane of dogs would help. But there's probably a full stack standing there by now. And if we come down here, we get close to Ice Rock Gorge. I don't really want to go close to those pricks.
Not one Druki. I am eternal. Never.
You know what? Why don't we end it here? Like, he's got 4 settlements. I've rebuilt his armies. If I... It's like... Disaster is averted, right? But... The thing is, this is what's going through my mind at the moment. We're an hour into this. I'm pretty happy with what I've done here. And I don't feel like we're going to make any more progress for, like, hours. I feel like it's going to be just building up, waiting now. Just trying to get these guys leveled up. And it's just not going to be much progress at all. But he's not going to be defeated. He's got himself a provincial capital. That's pretty good. And now he can make his decisions on what he wants to do from there. And he's got 3 armies. You know, that's pretty good. He can do something with that. I'll tell you what, we'll go through the end turn. If Nagorond doesn't declare war on us... The Storag Core, actually. I might see about sacking that city. No, he took some damage. God damn it, if that army attacked us, we're fucked. Now, it could actually be pretty good for us to get lots of revolts here. Are we able to raid our own territory? Just... No, I can't do it right now. Alright, moving on. So they're going to go for Storag Core.
The next level.
So that's still being built. It's a -5 public order. Don't worry about it. I'm not taxing it anyway. So it's just causing revolt though.
Land of the dead.
So yeah, I imagine that he's gonna capture that. You're gonna have to deal with Nagorod at some point. And maybe a preemptive strike would be best.
When Loic dances, so shall I.
Command me.
I'm really surprised that
Burn into
Nagorith is
Shadowlands.
just not doing anything. That's weird to me. I was expecting a counterattack and it just didn't happen.
My will be done.
Thing is as well, you really can't justify expanding any further until public order here is sorted. So you're gonna have to build an obelisk. You just have to. How much does that cost? Yeah, so it's a few turns worth of income. If you weren't staying there directly, it's -15. Characters +7, so I'm sure that's just his presence in the province. Public order is difficult to maintain on legendary difficulty, no two ways about it. Yeah, it really just comes down to now that it's just an end turn game. You just have to build up and you're just going to have to wait. Something that you like, something to think about is to constantly sack these settlements here. You know, attack Nagaron before they attack us. But I don't know. I don't want to make that decision on his behalf. You know. So yeah, I don't see the need to continue another any further with this. The disaster has been averted. Wasn't that hard to get out of here, but you know, he's definitely got a hard campaign ahead of him. I'd probably like to because yeah, as I said before, I really need to remind myself. The whole point of this whole point of doing these is to get people out of disaster. This is not a disaster. It's 3 full stacks. This is good, right? And all you gotta do is just hunker down, build these up if you can, sack what you can, whatever. Just be careful, and you'll be okay. But I'll have to, in order to get into like an amazing position, I'd need 3 episodes because we're not gonna do anything now for like 2 hours. And that's not gonna be interesting. Alright, yeah, so we're going to end it here. I'll do one more end turn here. I'm going to bring him... What am I going to do with you? I'll bring you here for the time being. That way the public was improving for a little bit. And then once it improves a bit... Yeah, like, I don't know. Because if you come down here and capture this, then you're on their border again, then they'll send forces at you.
Attend your king, slaves. Nehekara rises from the sands.
Oh, I probably should have spread public order. It's alright. So, if you don't want this province here to revolt, you could build that. We only took this because it was on the way back here. This is the province you really want to be holding on to. Extra 50 gold, it'd take a few turns to get the money back, but we don't need it for anything else, so it's fine. So this Necrotect needs... just needs to be better. Yeah. So we go through his intern here and then just end it there. Like I said, I could sit here for another hour and a half and just keep pressing intern and keep it stable, but that's not my job. My job is to get it out of the shit, and I got it out of the shit. So Luthanar's coming in, but 3 of your armies, you can deal with that. Yeah, 3 armies against this should be fine. Okay. Tiny little bit of concern. Just a tiny bit. If they're coming in from all sides. Maybe I'll keep going a bit longer. We'll have to deal with that. Now here's the thing, if Nagaroth takes this, it's quite possible that they'll start a fight with Nagaron. Alright, so as for this province here, it's just not important. They didn't capture this.
Unwise.
Alright, I'm gonna get him down here a bit. How's the public order? -3. Stay there one more turn. So next turn the public order should be stabilized, provided one army basically just sits there constantly. Because I'm thinking what I might do is come down over here and capture this. That would be more useful than Vol's Anvil. Excuse me, Vol's Anvil. Alright, moving on. And of course, you hold out 20 turns, you get another army. And yes, it's full of shit troops, but you know, they hold the line. You know, they depends what you go up against. Still, free troops is better than nothing. Okay, what we should do here is let him capture the temple of whatever it's pronounced as. Stand here, let him capture it, and then send 3 armies to go kill him. Don't worry about this one. If they capture Planet Spiders, I mean that sucks because they developed the settlement, but I was gonna get off, as in, you know, stop, but this is something that I feel like is still difficult to deal with. Because most people will see this situation and I think they'll be like, oh, just try and defend it. Don't, just let the settlement die, like it's not worth anything.
Greatness comes.
Alright, stand there. Stand there and come over here.
Stride to greatness.
Wonder if we should go into ambush stance so they can't see us. What's the chances of success? 76, okay, that's fine. Because if they can't see us... Let me just see here. Oh, I need you to stay there. Can make a tiny bit of extra money with that. Let's have a look at diplomacy.
Obey us, or we will piss on your pyramids.
Huh, they used to... You said the P word. They actually heard the swear word in the Total War game.
Yes, yes. What? Yes, what?
Yeah. Don't want to fight them again.
Chieftain, I have sand in my fur.
There is only vengeance. I despise weakness. And yet...
Okay. So, public order-wise, looking at everything here. Yeah, probably the next thing you want to build here is another obelisk, I'd say. We gotta keep it under control. You don't want to have to leave armies here all the time. If you're gonna have revolts, have them somewhere else. Keep your capital profits under control. Alright, so hopefully they capture this, and then we'll send 3 armies over here to smash him. He may not go for it. We'll see. Well, we don't need to fight that manually. It's no big deal. Ooh, that money's gonna come in handy. We'll take that.
The desert gods bless me.
You're an idiot. You've just fell for our trap. I mean, unless he sacks the settlement. He sacked it, and then he's still standing close by. Okay. So it's definitely going to be a revolt here, but that's good, because these guys could use some more experience. Get them on a, what's it called? A, Kemrian War Sphinx. The strength of your army will increase tenfold with that. Well, sort of. So, one of the units got nuked, but, yeah, whatever.
Power in unlife.
Also, yeah, specifically try to work on him, because there's, like, good stuff in that way. Alright, so he leveled up throughout that. What do we got? Sandstorm. Well, the thing is, I'm usually only getting, like, 2 uses on them, but then again, reducing the cooldown by 30% would help. Unit capacity +2 for Tomb Guard. That's good, but we don't have access to it right now. Hero capacity for Lich Priests is good. It's not crucial though. Still need that, I guess. Alright, grab him this.
Nekara rises from the sands. I deign to move. Now we go. Restore.
He'll probably run away. No, he won't. We don't need to fight it manually. Yeah. See, it's fine because, like, who cares about losing them?
Send them to the realm of souls. The power to serve.
Now, if it was any other faction, I wouldn't risk auto-resolving getting certain units nuked, but it's like, that didn't really cost us anything. Now, having done that, Nagaryth is still not ready to peace out, but still, that was good. You keep doing that kind of shit, and you'll be fine. Like I said, it's once you got 3 armies like this, you're fine. Yeah, I don't think we need to keep going. You got 5 grand in the bank. Like, I'm gonna call it and say, look, disaster averted. Just I'll get him to watch this video before he keeps going. Get an idea of what he needs to do. You know, 19 turns, you got a 4th army. You'll be fine. Okay, so anyway, that's the end of this one. So like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time, fuckers.